Good morning. Yes, there is little Miss Pyaar out for her morning walk. We are out and about this morning. We do have another picture perfect day. Oh, there are some wispy little clouds right up there. Other than that, it's pretty gorgeous. And here I am. Good morning. How did you sleep? How was your day yesterday? What happened? What challenges did you face? How were you able to overcome them? Hair's a little wet. It will dry. Was dry, so I just dampened it with a spritzer and put a little leave-in conditioner in my hands and watered it down and kind of scrunched that in, hoping that it would not look as dry because it's really not time to wash my hair yet. Figure I'll wash it Saturday night once everything's done. And anyway, challenges for me yesterday. What challenges did I have? I will say, still just dealing with this tailbone. Good day. Went 4 for 4 with my classes, meaning I had 4 classes scheduled and I had people show up for all 4. So yay. Even if it's 1s and 2s, they're showing up. That's great. And I am very much grateful for that. Let's see. I think this challenge is this tailbone issue. I have modified. I can't do my Navasana at all. So boat pose, can't do that at all. Just way too much pressure. So I let everybody lie down however they can, but then we're doing core work while we lie flat. So we're not escaping it. And let's see. Yeah, that tailbone is really not a good thing. I did reach out to my doctor on Monday. They have this new feature. They sent out a text to their patients. You can now text the office if you have any issues. So I texted the office on Monday. It is Thursday. The only thing I heard back on Monday was from the front desk girl saying that she would give it to the nurse practitioner. So now it's Thursday, and I haven't heard back. Just ask for an x-ray. Even if you want to see me, say, hey, make an appointment, come on in. And then we'll send you over for an x-ray. So, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm fairly confident that there's nothing that can be done about it. So, I may get a little pain patch and pop it on that area. One of those like salon pause things. Just to get me through Saturday because that's going to be a long day. With no breaks, really. So, that may be what I do to handle Saturday. That's okay. We'll make it. As I like to say, we'll survive in spite of myself. So, got a little bit of a late start this morning. Usually get out of bed about 6:45. Didn't get out of bed until 7. Come on, girl. Same patch of grass. Let's go. So I told her I'd take her for a walk. But this was more of an exercise walk than a discovery walk. So, not giving her the opportunity to sniff too much because I still need to make it back to the house and then get to the studio on time. And I shouldn't say that I didn't get up in time. I got up in time. Made the dreaded mistake of picking up my phone. I wasn't going aimlessly on YouTube or Facebook or anything, but looked at email, responded to email, and you don't realize how much time that takes. Just like Facebook and YouTube, they're little time suckers. Just whoosh, before you know it, 2-3 hours has gone by. So, but I just make sure that I kind of monitor myself on all of it. I have 4 different email accounts. One's for the studio, one is personal, and the other 2 are for the doctor's office. So there's a lot of email to go through. I'm like, wait, personal email, not so bad. My studio email, get a lot of stuff. And you know how you look at something like, oh, I do want to come back to that, I just don't have time for it now. So I have a lot of that kind of stuff in there. Got a couple courses that I need to do that I paid for, so there's that. And somebody coming out of the driveway, so we will slow down. Little pause. Okay. There's a gentleman in the army. Around here, nobody's wearing camo for fun. If you have on your green camo or your tan camo, you are definitely in the military. You are not wearing it just to have fun. And it's very interesting. Oh, can we listen? Oh, it stopped already. The church bells were going again. So pretty. And just a little bit louder would be great. Of course, the people that live right by the church would not feel that way, I'm sure. So we're talking about military and uniforms in general, and all of the stipulations that go along with the dress code. It's funny because being here with a very high veteran population, and I was watching one of Eric's podcasts, and it was with another man who was retired military, and Eric is retired military. And they were talking about their hair length. And Eric was telling the guy, oh, you got me beat, with the long hair. And he's like, yeah, after so many years of not being able to grow my hair long. And I was like, I'm doing it, damn it. So, I'm not going to say it's a rebellion, but just when you're not allowed to do something, how when you finally are, you just kind of go for it. Which I guess translates to all areas of life, really. We deny ourselves anything once we allow it to ourselves. Sometimes we go overboard with it. And I'm not saying that him growing his hair long is going overboard. That's not what I'm saying. I know that in South Florida, Publix, the grocery store there, they used to have a very strict dress code for men. And it was about facial hair. They weren't allowed to have beards and mustaches. Everybody had to be clean shaven. And they finally lightened up on that. And you saw all the store managers growing beards and goatees and everything. So, people change with the times. And when we're denied something and we finally get it, sometimes we just go for it with gusto. And if you're dieting and you deny yourself something and then you go and have a dessert instead of maybe just having a couple of bites, like, give me that cake, the whole thing. That's why it's good to try and do everything in moderation. And sometimes it's hard to be moderate. But it's something to work on. For sure. Okay, little miss. I have one of those leashes that go around the waist, and gotta give her a little hip push. Get her away from whatever she's attracted to there. I think I started telling you about everything that's going on. So we've got the event coming up on Saturday, day after tomorrow, and I am excited about it. On my agenda for prep for that today, I need to get all the music together for my kids' class. Excuse me. And let's see, not a whole lot of prep. The studio's clean. Don't have to worry about that. Got plenty of toilet paper and hand soap and paper towels. Don't have to worry about that. And teachers are all lined up, aware, so I don't have to worry about that. I just need to get my own shit together. Get the music going for the kids' class. Kind of think about a vinyasa. And then I played with that a little bit yesterday. And want to make sure that it's something that's accessible to everybody, to all levels. We'll see who shows up and who stays for it, and how fast we go will depend on the folks that are there. And I'll get a table together to put the water and snacks on. I might run to the dollar store and get some plastic bowls to throw the snacks in. Oh, and I gotta get little cups for like the popcorn and the loose snacks, popcorn and those little blueberry thingies that I bought. So do that. And the water's already labeled, so that's done. My sister brought up a point. I wasn't going to have anybody sign in, but she thinks that I should, just because we have such a litigious society. So I will try and type up I'm just going to take my consent and then do a bunch of lines underneath it and just have them sign that that's their release, consent and release. My sister offered to do it, but she's like, well, if you can just, if you have the document saved, if I take the time to look at the document, it's only a few more seconds to put some lines under it for a signature page. So I'll probably just take care of it. And I get she's busy. She doesn't have time to read and retype everything. So that's okay. She was thinking of me, making sure that there was going to be any issues. So that is everything for the event. I'm sure more stuff will come up. Always does. I feel like my hair now looks like it's separated and needs to be scrunched up. Yeah, that's it. Got my 8:30 and my 10 o'clock class today. I'm going to go to the grocery store and making stuffed shells tonight for dinner. Maybe we'll film that. Maybe that will be a video. We'll see. Let's see what else. Of course, I've got my doctor's office work. Plenty of that. My goodness. So much going on in a doctor's office. And yeah, that's pretty much it on my front. So that doesn't sound like much. There's a lot of little stuff in there. It'll take time. Oh, we did hear from the contractor for the pool. Come here, girl. Go back to the house. And he said nobody will be here today. So he said they'll be here tomorrow. We'll see about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. Just short and sweet. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that everything goes your way. And that whatever it is that you come up with or come up against that you feel is a challenge, just take a deep breath. Nice deep breath. and know that it's all going to work out. And you've got it. You've got this. And I will talk to you very soon.